Hi, today I'd like to talk to you about making a Thanksgiving arrangement for your centerpiece for your table. I have this vessel that I'm going to use. It's just kind of a nice pottery vessel that I like to use. It's got a nice shape to it, and I can set it in the center of our gathering. I'm going to go ahead and use some wet foam that has been soaked in water. You want to go ahead and allow it to be fully saturated, but I went ahead and cut the piece of wet foam that's a rectangle and put it here into my vessel. The first thing I want to start with is I want to start with my base. And today I'm going to use this hibiscus, this mahogany hibiscus. It's got this beautiful fall burgundy color that I want to use. Now, whenever you're using wet foam, you want to cut your angle on your stem. You want to have a nice diagonal here, a cut, so that it will help insert itself into the wet foam. And you can kind of put it in that as the side. I'm going to go ahead and take this. It's, as you can see, it's straight. I'm going to go ahead and cut that angle to it. I'm going to have an angle going on it. And that'll give me a nice way to kind of put it down and insert it into the foam. Now, as you can see, I'm kind of going and making my base to go out. I don't want to go upward and vertical with it, because then if you're looking at your neighbor across, you want to be able to talk to them. And if you have it too high, then you're not able, when you're sitting, you're not going to be able to see them across the table. So we're really wanting it to be more of a horizontal look to it. I'm going to add in, this is our eucalyptus. Remember, I'm wanting to keep it fairly low and not high and vertical. So I'm going to continue to insert it. I'm wanting to have a few pieces of our baby blue and put them here into the center of my foam to kind of cover up some of that foam. We don't want all of our guests to go, oh, well, it's nice that she did an arrangement where you can see all the foam. We want to make sure that we cover it. So this gives us a great way by cutting our greenery so that we can utilize more of the greens and continue to fill in all of the space. The next piece I'm going to use, this is one of our amaranth pieces. I really love this taupe, almost brown color to it. I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece, again at my angle, right, because I'm going to insert it into my foam. But I'm wanting this drapey piece. Look how beautiful that adds. It kind of gives a great color and a great color contrast. I cut this. I love that drapiness that it naturally already has. So it's going to continue to fill out my arrangements. I put it on all of my sides here to fill it in. So all of my guests will be able to see how great it is. I'm going to use my zinnias next, right? I'm going to have that pop of color. It's just that really subtle color to it. It's not very stark against our arrangement. It's really blending in. I'm going to now add my dramatic focals to it. Again, I'm cutting at a slight angle so that I have that stem length, but this is really going to be our dramatic focal. We want to really fill in our spot. We're going to have it. We need to kind of alter it just slightly. We're really going to fill in our dramatic views. Remember, we're wanting this piece to be really low. We're wanting to drape, so it's okay if it drapes some. This is a great dahlia. It has some side shoots to it, and that's fine. And we can go ahead and insert those. We know they're not going to fully open, but it still gives us some great texture and some elements to it. Finally, I have a few little spots as I'm looking around, and you can kind of survey yours, but I want to stagger these Crispidia balls. I want them to have a little bit of depth and element to fill in my spot, so I'm going to cut at different lengths, and I'm going to insert those. So they kind of give us this nice linear shape. I want it to finish off my center right here with our piece. As I put it in, we have a beautiful arrangement for Thanksgiving that we can have. We want it to be, again, low. We want everyone to enjoy it. We can spin it around, and we can see that all sides, that wherever side you're sitting on your table, it's beautiful. It's not too tall. It has a little bit of a vertical element, but it kind of drapes down and your eye kind of follows down. So these beautiful dahlias and an amaranth. So just enjoy your Thanksgiving season, and hopefully you will be able to make an arrangement just as simple as this.